Good morning, my friends. It's just after 9. Woke up at 4, and you know what I did? I listed and listed and listed and listed until 6:30. That's what I did, because I have this terrible habit of taking so many photos of things, and they sit on my camera, because I use my camera for nearly everything. Sitting in my camera, not being done. So I listed a lot of my stuff, and a lot of it's jewelry. Anywho, it's Thursday, the 8th of May, and it's, like I said, it's just after 9. My name is Nellie, for all those new people. I have this YouTube channel that I've had for a long time that I didn't do it a lot with. That's why I've got so many videos as well. I did a lot of it prior to actually taking it seriously when we were traveling, and during we're traveling, I was still reselling. And then I stopped for a while, then I started again, and then I had burnout burnout. I had a lot of things happening family-wise, end of 23, and great grandchildren being born, and all that sort of stuff was happening, and I sort of lost the plot. I lost it. I had two sheds, Grafton shed at Evans Head shed, and my shed here full of stuff, and it just sat and sat and sat until a few months ago I got motivated. I had a garage sale. I then had the flood issues, which you can go back and have a look if you weren't here. So we had to move everything from downstairs to upstairs, nearly everything. And then the floods didn't come. So when I started bringing it back down, I rearranged my space. And you can see my space in other videos and future videos, okay? The space needs to be extended more. I need to get more boxes because my clothing is coming out, and it's taking up space. But I want to put them on the shelves. So I'm going to be doing that in the future. I'm down to a very few left of clothing from my stashed boxes. I've taken photos of some yesterday afternoon because I got so sick of doing jewelry. I think I'm going to have to slow down and do 5 jewelry a day, because jewelry takes a lot of effort for me, because I have to research everything, and I have to research even better. So it takes a while. So I end up taking photos of clothing, and the clothing I'd ironed the night before with my new steamer, and I brought them upstairs last night. I'm in a bus, guys. If you're new here, I'm in a bus that my granddaughter and her baby live in, that we travelled in for a while. And I sit in here because they're away, so I'm sitting in here. It's cozy, and my shed gets quite cool. And I brought them up last night, but I forgot to bring my tape measure. I did not have the energy to go down, because this is about 9:30, to go and get the tape measure. So they're sitting there looking at me going, hurry up. Hurry up and list me. So that's going to be done today. They're already drafted up. The photos are drafted up. So my plans this week, continuing on, like I said earlier in the week, I was going to do this, that, and the other. I'm not going to do all that. I'm not going to do 10 pieces of jewelry and 5 clothes. No, I'm going to just do a mixture of everything, so I don't get brain dead and lose the plot and all the rest of it. So I've still got items I've got a heap of items already drafted of jewelry. I've got a few items still in my photos. There's some photos I've got to redo because they're horrible photos, they're too dark. So that's my plan today, to get that done after I have my cup of tea. It is late. I'm usually up and at it, but the sun's out. The sun is out at last, thank goodness. And apparently last night my grandsons were up playing games late last night, and people were out the front here trying to open the car doors. We have usually 4 cars, 3 at the moment, one's away. No, we usually have 5 cars sitting at the front, 2 are away. So they were fiddling. Luckily they're locked, but my car that's inside the yard's not locked. But I'm thinking they wouldn't come in, because I'm hoping my stuff's still okay. I think it would be. It's too close to the house. But anyway, I'll bring all my stuff in. That's important. I just hope because I know my metal detector's in my white car. I think it'd be fine. Don't know, and I know what it is. But anyway, I'm not going to worry about that. And you'll know if anything happens, because I'll let you know. I think that's it. I think that's all I wanted to tell you, that I am here. I got some goals to get done today. I'll get some more photos of clothes done. I'm going to try so hard to show you the vintage clothes. I've already opened the box. It won't be that exciting for you, will it? Might put them back in the box, and then I'll pull them out and go, oh, look what I found. No, I don't know. We'll work out something, but I might do that today, because I keep promising to show you these vintage clothes that I have. That way I can get them out. I think there's some I'm going to be keeping. I have got this thing. I'll talk about that after. But most of it will be getting sold. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing. Okay, well, I'll see you then. Okay? All right. Fine kettle of fish I'm in. Okay, I told you the story about the car. My car's fine here. The kids, my grandson lives in the shed in the corner here. It's all closed off. He's locked the door. I can't get in that way, so I come through the whole house. There's a pigsty in there, and I refuse to do anything because it's not... I have adults living in that house. I have 3 adults at home at the moment. If they can't look after themselves without me, there's something wrong. Anywho, I walked in through there, down the steps, to go through the back door, because I thought surely he wouldn't lock the back door. It's a broken doorknob. It can't, like, the lock's broken. Yeah, he's locked the back door. So I'll come back. I'm sitting on the veranda. I can't do anything. All my stuff's in the shed. I can't do anything. Well, I can list some stuff, but what I wanted to get done, I can't get done until he wakes up at some time in the near future. So annoyed right now. Anywho, I thought I'd update you with that. But it is nice sitting on this veranda. It's a nice day. It's not too hot, not too cold, no cold breeze. The sun is trying to come out. And all my lot are asleep. Every single one of them. What is there? 1, 2, 3 adults, 2 babies, and 2 teenage boys are still asleep. All of them. And I want to go and get some work done, and I can't. I can't even open any of the windows. They're all latched. But the cars are good. The cars got nothing taken out of them, so that's something. Anyway, I'll see you later on. I've actually got something done. I haven't been wasting my time. I've been sitting here drafting stuff. Actually, I haven't just been doing that. I've been listing as well on Facebook on the Brooch Queens site. But I've also been putting a lot of my jewellery, most of my jewellery that I'm getting to, on international shipping. Opening up with my international, thanks to my friend who helped me get the international postage sorted. So yeah, I'm getting into that now. Probably the biggest items I'll send is jeans, maybe in the future jackets, but jeans, dresses, some dresses, not everything, some, and definitely jewellery. And not all the jewellery, but the good quality jewellery. So I haven't wasted my time. I'm sort of kind of thinking I might go and get a hair trim. My fringe is driving me insane. I need a fringe because I'm going bald on that spot. I lost a lot of hair when my daughter passed away, and it grew back on this side a little bit, but on this side it never grew back. So that's why I keep my hair like that. For anyone who's wondering why I look like a scruffalug, that's why. holding my baldy patch. That's it for me for now. I think I might go do something else. I can't even... What's annoying is my tape measure's down there. I've got clothes I could measure. I can't do any of it because it's all down there. But if I go into town, I can get another tape measure. I could wake him up. My husband probably will. If he goes down there to get anything, he'll go, open the door. But I'm not like that. I like to leave people in peace. Anyway, I'll see you soon. Look where I am. In my shed. You know what's annoying? I've got 2 tape measures and they were both hanging on my chair. Like, I could have not... I swear I put one in my bag yesterday, but I didn't. Anyway, I'm in my shed, so I've grabbed a tape measure. I'm still think I'm going to go into town and get my hair fixed because it's driving me. Anyway, you might see me fresh me later, you might not. My nails need doing. I'll wait for my granddaughter to come with me. Okay, in the shed, what did I have to get? I had to get a tape measure and some wrapping paper for my brooch. That's what I'm doing here at the moment. You know what I might do while I'm here? I might take some photos. I'm going to come around here. This is all I've got left of my... That's what I've got left to take photos of. I might even try and list my poncho I made because I've never worn it. It's been made. So yeah, I've got this little bit... Oh, got all those little items left. Found another leather jacket, but it's got a mark on. I think I might keep that one for me. It's got a mark, I think, paint on its sleeve when I was doing the house probably. So yeah, I haven't got much left. I've got here, that's all I've got in the way of clothing. I know that's already up. It's already hanging up, stupid. So that's all I've got in the way of clothing. That shirt I'm going to keep for myself. But yeah, that's all I've got in the way of clothing here. Oh, except for this stuff. You know what? I'm going to quickly show you. I'm not even going to do a separate video because, you know, it's going to take me forever. I'm going to try and hang you up somewhere and show you. I'll put some light on as well. Yeah, isn't that better? I can see now. I'm going to see if I can hang you up somewhere and show you these vintage dresses that I keep talking about all the time. Look, I've even got one dress hanging here ready to take a photo of, so that's how prepared I was yesterday. Oh, that might work. Hang on. Yeah, there was one dress hanging in these 3 that was sitting on my chair ready to take photos for the day, so I was prepared. And I'll show you something. I was going to sell this. It's a little dress. It's a little, like, I'll show you. It's vintage. It's a vintage thing I got a long time ago. I got a pile of stuff from a lady in engrafted. I paid a little bit too much for everything. It's got this little sort of like underdress that you wear with this jacket over the top and with the skirt, but I've decided I'm going to keep it. I don't have a great deal of vintage clothing in my wardrobe, and I just think this jacket would be so cute with anything. You can wear it with a little look at it, isn't that cute? You wear it with this little press studs on it. Look at that. You can wear, it's a little tiny, like it's a little bit, I wouldn't want to do that too much, but it's quite comfortable if I leave it open. I can close it too, it's still room. But it's too cute. I think I've decided to keep this one. It's so sweet. So yeah, it's my pro one, my only, well, at the moment. I've got heaps of vintage clothing of my own. Some probably won't fit me anymore, but it used to, in my shed. I'm going to show you what I've got on my rack because, you know, I keep promising I'm going to show. This is the stuff that came out. It's all, I think all of it, bar one thing came out of the box that I didn't know was in there, right? And one thing that sells, believe it or not, is vintage nightwear. Sometimes it can take a while to sell. Sometimes it can sell really super fast. I don't like that lighting in my face, but anyway, you're not looking at me, you're looking at the clothing. So this is a vintage nightie I picked up. I don't know when to wear. I've got a few nighties. Where's my special one? My special one's not there. And this one I did pick up. I remember picking this one up at the op shop local, well, about half an hour or so away. I think I paid 20 for it, which was probably a bit too much, but look at it. Still with the original shop tag. It's like a negligee. It's got the, oh here it is, little nightie underneath it with a little brunch coat. Remember we used to call them brunch coats when we were kids? Us boomers, remember? I have noticed it's mostly boomers that are watching me. More mature ladies. That's all men. That's lovely. Thank you. I've also noticed that 57.1% of people who watch my channel are not subscribed yet. Why are you not subscribed yet? Like if you're watching me, why are you not subscribed? Please hit that subscribe button. Come on, I've only got 49 to go to get 1,000 so you can see my happy dance. Anywho, I'm going to list that one very soon. Oh, there it is. This is a dress I've had for many, many years. It's linen. It's all linen. Lovely, the lighting's great. Hang on. Can you see it very well? There you go. See all that beautiful work on it? And it is I think it's an Australian brand. It's Irish linen too. Yeah, it's made in Australia. Sandra Lee is the brand, but it's like a midi dress. It's a light pink. I suppose it could be dyed if you wanted to dye it as well. Then there's this the nightie. This one I keep listing and then unlisting it because look at it. It's so cute. It's only a little shot, like a baby doll sort of length. If you want it, I could probably sell it, but it's just so cute. It may stay in my collection. It's, yeah, I'm never going to wear it, like, you know, but I really love it. This is another one that might stay in my collection too. I have a couple of beaded tops, but look at this, 1960s, I think. I 100% no, it's 1960s. Original. I think this is a Hong Kong. Is it made in, yeah, Hong Kong made. I have a couple of these. Oh, beautiful, but I don't think I can get rid of that. Look at it. Look at it. My great-great-grandkids will love me one day. All this stuff I've kept. Don't know if my great-grandkids will like it, but hopefully they will. This one I'm keeping as well. I've got a blue one. I've got a couple of them. The butterfly dresses from the 1980s, I think. Look at that. Why am I not wearing it? I can't remember why I don't wear it, but I probably should, eh? That is so cool. Look at it. It's beautiful. And this is all done on silk, I believe. Let me have a look. Yeah, 100% silk, made in India. So really popular in the 80s. Probably 80s, late 80s and early 90s, I think. I don't know, but anyway. Look at it. It's gorgeous. So yeah, these were in the box that I opened and I forgot about, right? Caftan. Everyone must have a caftan in their collection just in case they get invited to a caftan party. But she's beautiful too. And she is made in India, I think. I'm not sure. It's upside down actually. Made in Norfolk Island. Okay, there you go. That's pretty cool. Now, this one here is, I'll probably keep it too. I'm going to probably wear it, start wearing all this sort of stuff around the house. This is all silk. I can feel it. It's all silk. Is it? It would be a Hong Kong made one. It's an original one. So it's all silk. Yeah, it's all silk with all that work in it. Long brunch coat type dressing gown. I mean, if I had the guts, I'd probably wear it down the street. It needs a steam. I've got to steam it. That's my steamer. My steamer's been great. 1980s jumpsuit. Look at it. Look at it. Look. It's a jumpsuit, guys. I wish I could show you properly. It's a jumpsuit, but isn't that cool? Walter Christensen, and doesn't say where it's made. I am a luxury item. Please treat me with care. Hand wash only. There you go. It's a luxury item, guys. Who wants it? Who wants to wear it? It's even got little type of bottoms. Yeah, I don't think I'll keep that in my collection. I think that one can go to a new home. But then we get down to the 50s dresses. Beautiful 50s. Can you see that? Hang on, let's see if we can get a bit of fun. Look at it. Look at all that work in it. And this one actually needs some repair. It's got oh, here's the front of it here. It needs straps put on it. So this is the front. I had the back one. I had it backwards. Hang on, let's see if you can see. See all that work? Now there's this one. This one is, I think this one is homemade. You know, you had to do that back in the day, didn't you? It's glorious, all that work in it. Then this one, which I picked up, I think, at an op shop a while ago, if I remember rightly. And I think this is all silk as well. It's like more raw silk by Kiva Creations. What does it say on the tag? This back then you didn't have to, yeah, it's pure silk, so it's raw silk. At least you don't have to go down the side of the dress to find all the information. It's right where it should be. I suppose they do it because a lot of people cut off their tags, don't they? Anyway, isn't that gorgeous? Is this lighting terrible? It is, isn't it? Hang on. Whoops. Oh, look, it's the best I can do at this moment, so without having to move everything around too much. But yeah, it's a beautiful green. Will I keep it? Maybe. Maybe I won't. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. This one. I might just come over this side. That might be better. Yeah, that light's not as glary. Or is it? Yeah, it is. This one, it looks, I think it's from the 60s, 70s. Probably like early 70s. It's long. Super. I love it. Maybe I'll keep this one. This one's gorgeous. Don't know the size. It looks small, so it probably wouldn't fit me, but it's so pretty. It's like a chiffony fabric on the outside, and the big belt on it. And Genoa, Melbourne. Oh, I think that's gorgeous. I can't remember where I got that one. Probably an op shop, knowing me. It's getting harder and harder to find vintage clothing at op shops, so there's going to be a time when you won't be able to find it. Well, vintage to me anyway. You know, I am now trying to adapt to calling anything from the 80s vintage. Really struggling calling anything from the 90s and the 2000s vintage. Really struggling, but apparently the young people thinks it is. Vintage, that's even 70s, 80s to me is still retro, but anyway, we're calling it vintage because that's what we're going to do. Now, we're getting down to something I always like to keep, which I might have mentioned in the beginning of the video, I don't know. In my collection, I have quite a few of them, and I have sold a lot of them that I regret selling, including a white velvet one, and including another 50s one that had the most beautiful layered taffeta type lace back bottom. I'll show you. Wedding dresses. I've got some. I don't know whether to get rid of all these or whether to keep them because I think they're just gorgeous. My wedding dress was very simple. I didn't have anything fancy. Nothing in my life has ever been really fancy. This one I'd say early 80s. Sorry, mid to late 80s towards the 90s. So about the night. I would say late 80s and early 90s, I think. Okay, but I could be wrong, but I just think with the fabric, with the way the fabric is, it's definitely not a 70s one. I'm pretty sure it's not. It definitely looks like something from, yeah, look, the bow. It has to be 80s, late 80s, early 90s. Yeah. So what is it? Let's have a look if it's got a brand on it. Could be a homemade one for all I know. Whoever made it, if it's a homemade one, has done a fantastic job of it. And possibly is homemade. But yeah, that's what that is. I really hope the colouring, hang on, I'm going to pull you out of there. See, that might be better. See, look at that. Isn't that lovely? You hear my grandson in the background practicing guitar. He's learning guitar. I love guitar. It's one of my favourite instruments. I can hear him, he's learning. So, another wedding dress. This one is from the 70s, without doubt. Beautiful long one. The bow on the back, but that's definitely the fabric, the little flowers. It's just, it says 70s. And finally, not my last item because I have so much stock, so much to come. is this gorgeous vintage wedding dress, possibly 50s. Possibly. It's got side zip, which they had in the 50s. I think I paid $20 for it because it was hanging in the op shop in Grafton in the window, and they had 30 on it. I said, oh, I love that. She said, oh, you can have it for 20. Just get it out. And she says, I've only just hung it up there. And I'm like, yes, please. So I did pay a little bit for it. But look, like, you're not going to be able to find this sort of stuff again. That one I won't sell. I don't think I'll sell any of those wedding dresses or that green dress. I think they'll stay in my collection. One day, hopefully, I'll have a room dedicated to my vintage clothing. Hopefully, that's what I'd like. So, yeah, there you go. I've finally done it. And out of all that lot, those two I'll sell. Maybe the caftan. I don't think I will, because I think I've sold too many caftans. And probably the two nighties here and the pink dress. I'll probably sell those. But I am desperately still looking for safari suits. You know, the old safari suit with the short sleeves? I used to have heaps of them, and then I sold them all, and now I can't find any. So that's what I'm looking for, just to put in my collection. Maybe I've got one in my collection for all I know. Probably. I don't know. Anywho, that's it for me. I will see you in a minute. Biggest tightwad in the world is me. I'm not going to the hairdressers. Just cut it myself. It's out of my face now. So it's terribly rough, and it's terribly crooked, and you know what? I don't care. Just done it. Because I've got to spend money on my nails later in the week, and which I shouldn't have to do because I used to do nails myself, but I can't find my kits and stuff. So anywho, isn't that a terrible job? All you hairdressers out there laughing at the boomer cutting around here. Sometimes my fringe goes perfect, and other times it doesn't, and lately it doesn't. Can't even put eyeliner on anymore because the allergies in my eyes just make my eyes burn, and I'm like missing my eyeliner. But anyway, as long as my mascara still works. I'm heading to town. Why? Because I don't know. I was going to go and get my hair done. Now I don't need to. I don't even know if I have to go to town now, do I? Probably not. I don't think I'm going to go to town now. I think I'm just going to go around the corner unless I think of something I need. Going to post this stuff that I sold. I think that's what I'm going to do. I look dicky now. Oh well. You know, they say it's 1 week between a good haircut and a bad haircut. Let's see how it looks in a week. Thought I'd give you that for a laugh. I'm just testing my camera holder out. Remember when I used to do these little videos on when I'm driving? I'm testing it out. I think I put it a little bit too low, but I can't unstick it now. It took me a while to work out where to put it, to be honest. I was going to try and put it on the door, but I thought every time the door shut, it would get banged around. I wasn't going to go into town, but I am going to go into town because I can. I'm on my own. It's nice and peaceful. Do I have things to get done at home? Yes, I do. But you know what? Sometimes you need to let your brain rest. I've been so manic with my listing lately that I haven't really given my brain a rest, because even when I wake up in the middle of the night, I get on there and I start listing more stuff, and it's like, yeah, I'm going to go and have a little bit of a break, get out, go buy some stuff that I need to get, and go home and do some more work. But it's a beautiful day, really beautiful day, and I'm going to go out and enjoy it on my own. Old man Boomer, his back has gone on him again, which is probably a every few day event where he can't do much, and the kids are all, one's learning guitar. That's why I knew he was awake this morning to get into the shed, and one wants to now learn guitar because his brother's doing it. His oldest brother wants to learn, and yeah, they're all fine. They're all doing what they have to do at home. They don't need me there. They're all big enough to do what they've got to know they've got to get done, and you know, music is part of schooling, so I'm happy he's picking all this stuff up. Also, he also started SES on his own. He's 16. He goes, I want to join SES, and I'm a good boy, do it. So he's joined that. He's been there for about a month every Thursday. I mean, actually it's tonight again. So yeah, he's enjoying that. So hopefully that'll encourage the other kids to do it as well. And the funny thing is, he's the quietest and the shyest of all my kids and grandkids. And he's the one who's actually getting out and doing all that sort of stuff. So very proud of him. But yeah, he was playing guitar. He was learning guitar. That's why I knew the shed was open. So I raced down there this morning. But anyway, hope you're enjoying this little video, little vloggy thingy thing. Not much I can teach you at the moment. Just to make sure you research all your items well, because you don't want to do what I did. I'm over it now. I just think, you know, it's okay. I made over $100 on it. Yes, I could have made more, but it could have sat for a lot longer. You don't even know what I'm talking about. Wait till next Wednesday. You'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Just gives you a little bit to look forward to next Wednesday. I've already done the pre-video for it. So anywho, I'm going to stop rattling now, and I shall see. It seems to be working, other than being wobbly because I'm driving, and these roads in this area are potholes everywhere. Some of them aren't even potholes, they're more like craters, but anywho, that's what I'm gonna head to town, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye. I may have not, but I did. There's a little Anglican op shop. Okay, you can see it just over there. When I was a kid, I used to actually live not far up here, up the road, and this was a little like corner store. So it's sad. I get sad when I see things have changed from when I was a kid. Oh, it's a long time ago, I get it. But it's an Anglican op shop. I don't know about you, but I find the Anglican op shops a little bit crazy priced in their jewellery. This is the stuff I mentioned a little while ago, that they haven't, these cameos, they're not cameos, they're just fake cameos. They're not worth anything really, a couple of dollars. The prices they have on them, I mentioned it last time, the lady, she said, I don't know who priced them, a bit high, but they're still there for the same price. They're going to sit there probably for another year unless they, anyway, does my head in, not my problem. I didn't get anything. Got a little, just a Pooh Bear onesie for the Miss 15 months. Miss 2, she's not 2 yet. It's a size 2, Miss 15 months. So that's all. I don't like going in there. I don't go on there very often, but every now and again I go, oh, you know what, I've got time, I'll just duck in there. That's what I did. But yeah, let's go to where I'm supposed to be going. Okay, it's going on 3 o'clock, and I've been fiddle farting around town, you know, not rushing. Went to another op shop, the bookshop. This is what it looks like. I'll show you right now. Back into my bookshop. That's what it looks like. It's actually tidier than usual. It's usually not this tidy. Someone's been in here cleaning up, but I thought I'd show you where I go and find my special books. You can see it's not the neatest one, but I absolutely love it, and it's actually tidier than usual. But I did some sneaky little YouTube camera shots on some of the things I just found. Not this one, I'm going to show you this one first. All us boomers will remember this. Every boomer, if you're a boomer out there in Australia and you don't remember this, there's something wrong with you, or you didn't get to watch TV. For the USA ones, you may not know it, but you might have heard of it. But look what I got. Skippy. I haven't done any comps on it. I just got it for the memories. I will sell it, but look at that. I had a crush on this little fella, and when I saw him in real life once at a parade when I was a kid in Perth, he looked a lot skinnier than I remembered him looking. So whether he had a growth spurt or something, but he didn't look as cute as I thought he was. Like, I'm about 6 or 7 years old with the first crush. Anyway, there wasn't anything of greatest value there. I'm going to show you those in a second. This is the last thing I saw. I just ducked down one more time and I saw this like that. And I thought, oh, Digit Dick. Who remembers Digit Dick? I didn't read them myself. I have sold these books before. They're two exactly the same. 50 cents each. What will I get for them? I don't know. There was no comps on them, but I grabbed them anyway because us boomers like sometimes just have our kids have these memories. These were 1972. These were printed. Yeah, so 50 cents each. I'm not going to lose too much. Now, what I did get, and she just told me they only came in yesterday, and I figure they must have because they definitely weren't there yesterday when I dropped in, because I got nothing yesterday, and I would have seen these yesterday. These are music books, and while I was in there, I quickly did a photo with, you know, the eBay app. If you don't know, this eBay app, there's a little camera up there, you can take a photo of stuff. It's not always great, that doesn't always work, but I did it really quickly. And these books, not one, not 2 or 3 or 4, no, lots more than that. These books are comping really, really well. Mind you, I forgot to see if they were free postage, but even if they were free postage, these were comping at really good prices. I paid $1 each. I paid all $8 all up, so it's $1 there. She charged me $1 for these. They had a heap of records. If they had been like a whole heap, I would have bought them for crafting, but I'm not crafting, I haven't got no time. But I've got all these books for $1 each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've got them cheaper than $8 each because I've got this folder that's got books inside it as well. It's got music sheets and it's also got books. So I didn't even pay $1 each for any of these. I paid a lot less. Let me quickly show you. See? And also folders of music. Now one of my grandsons, I think I mentioned, is learning guitar. So I'm hoping he eventually moves into banjo, because I actually have a banjo. I love music. I love string instruments so much. I have a banjo. I have an old ukulele. I have a new ukulele that I started learning when we were traveling. I try to do the banjo. I'm just not rhythmically able to do anything like that. And yeah, I used to have I think I've got a mandolin. I used to have a mandolin. No, the ukulele I think is not a ukulele. The old one is actually a mandolin. That's right. And I've got a new ukulele, and I sold a more modern mandolin a while ago. But yeah, I'm hoping he advances to that. So I got those. I should make some profit. I'll try. Hopefully I've already done it. Put some, you know, eBay solds up here for you to have a look at. Anyway, I'm heading home now, but I just want to show you that, because when I get home I'll be busy, and I might not get time to do this. So there you go. It's now 4:18. I'm at home. I've got my jammies on. Remember my shirts I did, warning, boomer, alert and stuff like that? And that's what I've got on at the moment, for those who haven't seen it. See, boomer alert shirt. I made a few of them a few years ago. Never went with it, never went very far with it, but anyway, something I'd like to get into again is t-shirt designing. But I have, okay, I got my pajamas on. I did photos of the books, bar 2 guitar books that I see if my grandson wants. I've got my pile of clothes. I did extra clothes before I left earlier. I did some extra photos of clothes. So I've got a pile of clothes there. I've got measure, and I've got my tape measure there too. So that'll keep me busy. I've done quite a bit of listing earlier. That was in my drafts, so that's good. I have 954 subscribers. Thank you, whoever you are. I'm growing slowly. It's just an achievement more than anything. Like it's not that because I know the monetary value is not much. Like it'll probably get cents, but it's the challenge of it, and the wanting to do it something a few years ago, and thinking I'm going to get there, and watching everyone just fly by me, and I'm thinking, oh my goodness, I must be boring, because all these other people started way after me, and they flew past me, and I'm like, no, what's the point? But anyway, I'm back at it. I'm not quitting this time. I'm going to keep going. So I don't think there's anything else I want to tell you. I'm going to test that Skippy record out before I even try and sell it. Sell for around $28, $28, I think. Yeah, I'm feeling a bit tired. Say that too often, but I'm actually feeling a bit knackered today. Had a bit of a rough night. My back was really hurting, and this is a really good bed I'm in too, so I don't know. But anyway, stop whining. Poor old Geelong Flipper got kicked off his live today, apparently. Poor fella, because he had like a toy, what do you call it, with the little thingies that come out of it, and the AI machine thought it was a real gun. Poor bugger. He loves his lives too, so hopefully he'll get that sorted very quickly. Yeah, I think that's it for me. I hope I give you enough fun and frivolity and some learning when I do my videos. Just watching a lot of these people that are giving advice to, YouTubers about teaching your audience and doing all that sort of stuff. I don't know if I teach you enough, but anyway, if you want to contact me, my email's down below. I am actually in the process of trying really hard to get back into PayHip. PayHip is where I put my little ebook a few years ago, and I can't get in. It doesn't matter what email address I put in, I can't get in. They've given me a clue what it is. I don't know. I know the last part of it, but I don't know I know what I usually use. It didn't have that letter in it, so I have no clue how I'm going to get back into it when I do. Getting to the point. When I do get back into it, I'm going to be giving that ebook out for free, because I want to upgrade it eventually, and I want to do my jewelry one eventually as well. So if I can get back in there, guys, if anyone's interested in one of the books, don't pay $5 for it. It will be free very soon. It's if I can get back into my PayHip place to give it to you. Make it free for you to get. All right, that's it. I'm waffling now. So waffling now. I think this video will be long enough to do as a standalone, and I'll do another one tomorrow or the next day. Maybe I'll do one over the weekend for 3 days again like I did last time, but I'm going to try really hard to get into the shed tomorrow. I have a blood test. I have a feeling I should have done it today, which was 7 days for my next appointment, and I forgot about it. So I might have to have a blood test tomorrow for my kidney issue. You guys, most of you that have been here a while know I have kidney stones. I've had three different procedures done. 3 of the same procedures done, the same thing, and he wants to check my kidneys. So I've got to have a CAT scan Monday, and I'm supposed to have a blood test and a urine test, and I think I was supposed to have that today, and I feel bad because I forgot about it. Anyway, might have to do that tomorrow, but I really don't want to go into town. I only like going into town to the op shops, and there's only one really I go to, except for the other second one I went to that I don't know why I go there. I've got to learn not to go there. It's just stupid, a scabby one. But anyway, that's it for me. I'm going to sign off now. Hope you have a good night. Hope you've had sales, because I sure haven't. Not today, no. But I'm going to say to myself, you're going to get a sale before you go to sleep tonight. You're going to get a sale before you go to sleep tonight. We'll see. But I'm going to get stuck into all this, and I'll see you next time I see you. And happy treasure hunting, everybody. And hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and give me a comment. Thank you. Boomer out. Bye.